Hello everyone and welcome to another Disney Dreamlight Valley video. In this video we are visiting our forgotten clockwork friend Cogsworth. We've been too busy with Lumiere this past while, but we didn't forget about him too long. So we're doing his first friendship quest, lads. And it's called Running Like Clockwork, and it's a nice one.
Wonderful.
A lot of the quests in this new Beauty and the Beast patch are short and sweet, and Cogsowrth is no exception.
Well, at least the neighbors
So,
are friendly.
as always, we're going to ask him to hang out, just in case we have to pop back anything or deliver anything. So, we're going to have to craft harmonious screens, because Cogsowrth, for some reason, is taking issue with several villagers around the valley. And the first of which is Vanellope and the eyesore that is her house. So you're just going to need hardwood and green passion lilies. You're going to create 6 of them and hightail it to Vanellope's house, wherever it is in your valley. Mine is an empty abyss of nothing. And there's Vanellope's house. Furniture, and we drop down the screens. Now I did have to go for like a half an hour and remove a load of pumpkins and junk around my valley because I hit the object quota. So the video was delayed significantly because of that. But yeah, drop the screens wherever you want around the general area. When you talk to Cogsworth, Vanellope herself will come and, quite rightly, protest the censorship of her ugly house. It is quite ugly, let's be honest. He does have a point. It's one of the few times where I'm going to align myself with the problem maker. So yeah, it's only after we put the screens down do we kind of say, we probably shouldn't have done that. So we're a bit duplicitous in this. We're a bit two-faced, actually. So yeah, we have to get rid of the stupid green screens, which is terrible because we can't. Oh, we actually can get our resources back if you want to go to the Cheshire Cat's object. Oh no, I'm getting rid of the path. But yeah, just take them out and that'll be the first part of this quest done. Vanellope's house. Talk to Vanellope. One thing I hate about Vanellope is she does go invisible for some random reason, so it can be hard to track her down. So thankfully the blue bauble will point you in the right direction. She's okay with us, she's forgiven us. Talk to Cogsworth and he's going to move on to the next problem, which is the beach, Dazzle Beach. And he is quite rightly worried for the safety of the villagers, even though half of them are aquatic. We literally have mermaids. But yeah, he wants to establish a lifeguard. So we talk to Moana. It is raining in the valley, which I don't like. They need to really introduce a way to just change the weather at will. Even if it's an item, I wouldn't mind crafting stuff. I just hate the rain in it because it just makes it all look so down and out. Anyway, we talk to Moana and we have to find 6 pieces of wood or pieces of a tropical lifeguard chair. So you can fish and you can dig them up. I'd thought maybe there'd be 3 and 3 in water and in the ground, but there seems to be an awful lot more ground pieces. So if you don't fancy fishing, just scan the beach for pieces of the chair. You're going to get these pieces of wood. If you are fishing, they're the gold nodes. So if you do want to fish some of the more exotic fishes in Dazzle Beach, sadly you're going to have to finish this quest because all the gold nodes are just going to give you pieces of the life chair. Now I thought maybe it would be these kind of dig sites, but sadly no. So the pieces you're looking for in the sand will actually be quite obvious. You see there's like loads of wood just actually sticking out. So the wood is probably a lot easier to do if you can just go around and kind of scan for those pieces. And again, a lovely, nice, short, easy quest. We're just trying our best to quickly get the pieces, and then I presume we're going to have to craft the chair. Don't know what kind of problem will surface from this. It's a good idea, Cogsworth. So we only need 1 more piece, and as you can see there's a lot more. We have to pick our berries. There's a lot more here, so if you want you can just focus on the digging more so than anything. Cogsworth is a forager, so we're just going to pick the extra stuff he spawns. Craft the tropical life guard chair. So we're going to go back to Goofy's little one here amidst all the clutter. There we go. Looks nice. This is kind of like a bonus gift from the quest, because you can obviously craft and make that chair again. So place it anywhere on Dazzle Beach. My inventory is a mess. My valley is a mess. Talk to Moana. She's over here. Oh no. So a good trick I always do is I just kind of go to the fish.
I need to talk to you.
That kind of summons her. If you're ever talking to any of the vendors, just go to their stall. That kind of summons them into the area. And while I'm here, I'm actually just going to transfer all the fish, because we're going to try and keep our bags in order. I really do need to get a better filing system in this game. There's Moana there. And we have to wait for Cogsworth to run around, so it is a good idea for him to be hanging around nearby. And yeah, so the issue Cogsworth has with Moana is he doesn't want her to be doing shift work. He wants her to be permanently there as the lifeguard. And fair dues to Moana. She's like, absolutely not. Bye. No, she says she's going to enlist the help of other people, so fair play. And then the last one is, this is about Stitch. He has, in the blink of an eye, lads, he has robbed Cogsworth of his, what would you say, parts.
How
So he's got
interesting.
bad speech, his calibration parts.
Do go on.
So you can see Stitch there. He randomly comes out of his house to help us out. So yeah, we don't injure our neighbours, Stitch, and cause them untold damage. So you're just going to have to find 3 cogs that are flying about. There's one in Forest of Valor, Dazzle Beach, and then the last one is in the plaza. So there's one. Just as easy as that, lads. Take a bit of food and you can sprint around. The cogs do go quite fast, so you do need to kind of anticipate where they're going. Luckily my valley is completely void, empty, and has no personality, so it's easy to see the cog flying around. There it is there. We're going to try and cut it off here around Woody's house. And then the last one is the plaza. Going to take the berries while we can. And we're actually just going to wait for Cogsworth to shoot some extra ones for us. So foraging was like a really underrated job in the valley, so I'm glad Lumiere and Cogsowrth have filled that niche for me. And there's the last one. Give them to Cogsworth. And that restores his speech to normal. And yeah, lads, that's the last part of this quest. So nice, short and easy one to get us on the road to Cogsworth's friendship line.
I see.
As always, thanks very much for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, drop a comment, all that fun stuff. Want to hear what you think of the brand new patch. And as always, till next we meet, look after yourselves, be good, and take care.